Hi everyone, it's Rosetta here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm here today to do a mixed media challenge for our Facebook group, our Crafty patch. Now this is going to be just, the challenge is about book pages, gesso, watercolor, stamps and having fun, which I always have fun when I do mixed media. I won't be using watercolor today. I will be using my watered down paints. So watercolor, watered down paints, same thing in my eyes anyway. So what I've done here is just put some papers on, I actually used one of my previous sort of mixed media boards, master boards, but I haven't actually finished it. So basically I just put the pages down and with coffee stain paper and some other music paper, and I started doing some just stamping with the my coffee with the circles. So I'm just going to start with that. It's just a page, it's just easier. It's going to take too much time if I was going to do another, putting some pages on a page, and everyone knows how to do that. So I thought I'd start with this base first, and I'm going to be using my gesso first. It's just my homemade gesso, so I'm just going to grab that and just start blurring using I will be using a palette knife, but I will be smudging it in with my fingers, just to if you've seen my channel and seen my videos before, I always like to just blur some of those lines where the pages have joined together, just to make it so it's not so the squared lines that the lines are showing, and I think it adds a little bit of vintage, not vintage, but when you look at plaster, and you can see some of the plaster and it sort of looks worn. So I think that it actually adds a nice tone to my mixed media pages. So it's my go-to. So I'm just doing that, smudging those lines out. And I hope everyone is well. Well, I might as well give it a chat to you while I'm doing that. Just doing a voiceover because when I was doing this video, there's a little bit of noise in the background, so I thought I'd do a voiceover. So I hope everyone is well and enjoying their week. I'm definitely enjoying mine. I've been sort of out of sorts. Reason why I've been sometimes not doing videos is my energy levels have been really low, and I'd lost my mojo to do, as a result of that, and had some blood tests done, and found out my iron levels have drastically dropped. So I'm basically at the minimum that is allowed, but the minimum, there's a range. So I'm down 4 points just above that minimum. So that's what's making me very lethargic. So hopefully I can get that all sorted, but I enjoy crafting so much, and mixed media is one of my favorites. So I really wanted to do this channel, and I also recently got a job, which is fantastic. I've been out of work for a little bit to do with these, as a result of these energy levels that I have. I had to quit my previous job. I just couldn't do it any longer, and it just took a while to find more work. So I start tomorrow actually. So I'm really excited about that, just to get up and get about, out and about. You get a bit sort of depressed when you're at home all day and trying looking for work and nothing's coming, and So I'm happy about that. So I finished through the gesso. So now I'm going to probably be, I will actually dry this a little bit. Now when I'm using, I just use a hairdryer to dry a really old hairdryer. It's at least 30 years old, and don't worry, it's not dangerous. I've had my husband check it. It's not dangerous. It's just one of these little old hair dryers. It looks like one of those Tim Holt ones, you know, the white ones that he has. So I just use that to dry my papers, and you'll see the paper starting to curl up, and that's fine. That happens as well, but it's because the paper's thin at the moment. I will be backing the paper with some coffee stain paper. We'll back the back of it, so it will make it a little bit more stiff. So that's nice and dry. I'm going to now just use my usual coffee. I keep coffee in a little bowl, and I just let it dry, and then I reactivate it with my either water or my coffee stain. So I'm just going to be doing some mark making here, pretty much stamping with the lid of my glue stick, old glue stick. I keep all the lids, all different size circles, because I find that it makes lovely marks on the paper. So that's good, and I'll just be getting my stamps out now just to start doing some stamping. This is a gorgeous set of stamps. Just choosing some stamps there and stamping on the page. Okay, I'm back. This is fully dried now, and I have backed it with some coffee stain paper. Now I'm going to cut it. I've got to grab my guillotine. And just want to cut it. I'm just going to cut it down that middle first. Okay. Okay, so I've done the 2 tags, and last thing I'm doing is a journal card. Just rounded off the edges, and now I'm just adding this gorgeous bird, just cleaning up that fussy cutting, and I think that's gorgeous on the journal card. I just love birds, butterflies, flowers, all those sorts of things. It's my go-to. I should vary what I do, but you know, you stick with what you know and you love. But yeah, I need to push myself out of those boundaries and start doing some things differently, and I will be doing that hopefully in my videos to come. I'm going to be working on a new journal, so I will be doing things a little bit differently in that journal, just adding some pockets, envelope pockets, decorating some envelopes, doing some flips. So hopefully that'll be, you know, venturing to something new for me. So I'm just trying to choose what stamp. I like that blue stamp. Now that I look at it, I actually should have put that blue stamp up there, and I may do it later. And these little stamps are from, if you've watched a previous video, I have a stamp catalogue. I do have a colour one and a black and white one, and those stamps are from that colour catalogue, and I just cut them out and use them, and I think they're just absolutely beautiful. The different colours, and they're just small. You know, they're not big on the page, and I think they look great. And I'm just trying to see what's going to go with this bird. These stickers, you'll see when I choose a sticker and I go to remove the backing of the sticker, I'm not sure what happened with these stickers. They're not too old, but I just couldn't remove the backing, and it wouldn't come off. So I had to actually change the flower that I was using. You will see that coming up, but I'm just trying to choose now a butterfly to go with it. Sorry about doing these lovely auditions. I should have took a little bit longer than I thought I would take, but I do eventually get there. I've forgotten if I asked if everyone was well. I hope everyone is well and taking care of themselves, and enjoying the moment, enjoying life. Like I said, I've been, you know, in a little bit of a rut with my energy levels, but hopefully this job that I'm starting tomorrow will help me pick up those energy levels, and with some treatment that I'll be having will help as well with those. It's just frustrating, you know, do a little bit and then you're just so exhausted, you just want to sleep. Here I am struggling with that that washi sticker. It's got like a, I don't know if I'd call it, yeah, it's a washi sticker, yeah, because it's got that film, but it just, I think it either got heated or something, and the sticky part of the film was sticking to the backing, that plastic backing, rather than sticking to the washi part of the sticker. So I do try to persevere, but then end up ripping it, and I said, nope, do another one, grab another one, and I was hoping and praying this one would do better, and it did eventually when I do that, excuse me. So this one's a little bit easier to peel off as well, which is fantastic. So I'm just placing that down, and I love how the background, like the masterboard background that I do with the mixed media, you can just create anything with it. Tags, journal cards, like I've done in the past. You can also, you know, do a journal cover with it. You know, cut it up and put it on a journal, on your journal. I I definitely will be doing that, and it just gives that base, which is great. So I'm just going to add that tag, just cutting that up, cutting that tag, and just adding it to the journal card. I love how these turned out, and I had fun doing this video. So using book pages, gesso, watercolour, but I used watered down paint colour, stamps, and having fun, which is the most important thing, and I definitely did have fun doing this one. So these are the three, the journal card and the two tags, which I absolutely love how they turned out, doing that background with the stamping and these flecks of colour really, I think, gives it some lovely detail, and I really enjoyed it. So it's Our Crafty Patch is the Facebook group. If you want to join in, please do so. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.